Warship sunk.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Welcome back everybody to World of Warships. This is me, Games here, and in this episode I am going to continue my epic journey to Tier 10 deities, destroyers, in World of Warships. And in today's episode I am going to compare Tier 5 destroyers. You're going to see gameplay with Tier 5 Minekaze, which is Tier 5 Japanese destroyer, and after that you're going to see Minekaze in action, which is Tier 5 US Navy destroyer. Because this is what this series is all about. Each and every episode I'm going to compare Japanese and US Navy destroyers, tier by tier. In my previous episode I compared tier 4 destroyers, and episode before that, tier 3 destroyers. So if you're interested about learning more about those beasts as well, then go and check it out. But today, as said, tier 5 in action. Minekaze. I believe you guys know how easy mode Minekaze is. Yeah, easy mode is the best way to describe this deity, actually, I would say. And I would classify Minekaze to be a little bit on the OP side, actually. Because it is just, I don't know, I can watch streams, I can watch TV while I'm owning it up in Minekaze. Detectability range 5.9 kilometers, which is actually going to be nerfed, so it is going to get a few hundred meters on the top of that 5.9 kilometer detectability range, so I don't know, 6.3 or 2 or something like that. Anyways, at the moment 5.9 kilometer spotting range and 7 kilometer torpedoes, or 10 kilometer torpedoes, which I'm using in this gameplay, actually testing it out. But actually, in my opinion, 7 kilometer torpedoes are a little bit better because of that epic speed. But more about that later on in the video, at the end, when I'm going to compare Minekaze and Minekaze side by side in the board, and when I'm going to talk about strengths and weaknesses. But in this battle, actually using 10 kilometer torps, so you can see, just shooting random torps, maybe I'm going to hit that cruiser over there, maybe not, we'll see, time will tell. But 10 kilometer range torps, you can do stuff like that, that you can't do with 7 kilometer torps. In Minekaze you can actually be undetected entire game. If you like to play that way, if you like to launch long-range torpedoes and so on, you can be undetected entire game. Actually, I remember in the closed beta, when I was playing with my Minekaze, completely stock Minekaze, 70 kilometer torps, no hull upgrades, nothing, completely stock Minekaze with 50% commander. Actually, my commander on this battle is as well 50%, so no 6 cents popping up. If you're questioning why you don't see me getting spotted, then this is the reason. My commander is not 50% yet, but Minekaze doesn't need it anyways. If you know your spotting range, you know that you're going to be spotted, and Minekaze in this kind of game is going to be first one who is going to spot anything. So yeah. But back to my point, with completely stock Minekaze, my very first battle in close beta test, I was able to get 144,000 torp damage alone in 9 minutes. Actually, this is the key thing over here. Actually, it is going to take you longer time to get that kind of score, but 9 minutes from the start of the battle. That means it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to get into the action, so pretty much 5 or 6 minutes in the action, and I was able to get freaking 144,000 torp damage. This is how easy mode Minekaze is, actually, in my opinion. So yeah, it doesn't, like, I don't know, just launching your torpedoes, waiting another 30 seconds. It is like playing artillery, actually, a little bit. But your main battery units, they are completely crap. Like, at the end you're going to see as well how crap they really are. If you're going to turn your ship, just forget that you have any main battery units on board. Torpedoes are going to be the things that are going to save your ass, if they are going to save. Or if anything is going to save your ass, then they are going to be torpedoes, because your main battery units are turning so slowly. that it is not even funny anymore. But your torps, however, are doing fairly good job. 7-kilometer torps, 68 knot speed is amazing. With 10-kilometer torps, 57 knot speed. And here is what makes 7-kilometer torps better for me, actually, in my opinion. So faster torps equals more chance to hit. At the moment, game is actually pretty slow. You can see few shots here and there trying to launch my torpedoes, no hits. Looking for action. Game is like, you can see that we are leading a lot. Close to 600, but we lost one ship now. Close to 600 to 235. But oh, it is going to be interesting, especially the ending is going to be super, super amazing. I'm going to get some kills. At the moment I have 0 kills, but I'm going to get some kills, so do not worry. My first torpedoes didn't hit anything, like those guys are just moving around, I believe, even they don't know where they're going. But quick look on the minimap. At first I was going to shoot my launch my torps towards that battleship, but quick look on the minimap showed me that this guy is actually sailing away, so maybe my torps are not going to make it. That far. So that's why I decided to switch target, and I decided to send few shots, few torps towards that cruiser, Omaha, tier 5 Omaha. In this kind of matchup, really, really dangerous. And as you can see, they are catching up. We have lost at one point, like 1 minute ago, we had 1 ship down, but now 5 ships down, and make it 6 ships down. What the hell is going on, guys? Launching my torps, oh, good hit. Actually, 1 torpedo did hit and others missed. At least I take it. 7,700 hit points left. Omaha going to launch random torps, and I am trying to get away because I remembering keeping my eye on the minimap shows that Phoenix is going to be in front of me soon. So I'm going to deal with him. I'm going to use smoke screen just to get away from that Omaha, just to lose spotting, because the battleship was behind that Omaha as well. I do not want to receive any shots from those guys, so that is why I used smoke over there, even though Omaha turned around. I do not want to lose any hit points, because we are down with a lot of ships, like 6 ships down or 5 ships down. But Phoenix over here, this is going to be pretty easy torp kill, I would say. South Carolina is trying to help me a little bit, and you can see St. Louis on the background as well. Actually, this crash was not intended, so I suck, I know, sorry. And boom.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
The enemy team has taken the lead, even though I just killed. And you can see, at one point we had 600 points, they had 200 points, now we have 300 points, they have close to 500 points. And they have A and C, so B is in our hands. St. Louis was over here somewhere. I am alone over here, inside B. And here is St. Louis. So, going to activate my speed. I need it right now in my life. I need to get away from that St. Louis spotting range, because St. Louis can pretty much destroy every single destroyer in the game very quickly by its tier range, like up to tier 5. Like Minekaze over here. You can see. 1 salvo, 3000 damage done to me. Epic. So I need to get away from him. Launch my torpedoes randomly. Anything going to hit? Oh, 1 is going to hit the frontal. Nice. Yeah, 7000 damage done. Awesome. The front of the ship. I wanted to say no detonation. Not going to fire my main battery units yet. I do not want to get spotted by that guy. 1 more lucky shot like that and I'm going to be dead. Tenryu behind me. Cruiser. Yeah, St. Louis is actually hitting him. I did put him on fire. Most likely this fire is going to burn him to death, because he just used repair to repair that floating damage. So most likely this guy is going to burn down. Using that hill and scour. And boom. There you go. Second kill. Enemy cruiser is destroyed. Now, B is in our hands. It is 3 versus 7. Yeah, 3 versus 7. Nope, make it 3 versus 8. How we are going to do that? Right now I know, okay, chance of winning is pretty much close to 0. Now I'm thinking how I can deal more damage, how I can get more credits and more experience out from this battle. I can see few destroyers. 7 kilometers away, so they can see me from 5.9 kilometers away. I'm pretty much safe. Going to launch random torps. Just to spoil you something, they're actually going to be pretty good, but this guy is going to dodge them even better. So yeah, you can see a lot of torps towards that guy. And Henry released torps as well, so nice, go, make us proud. Another Minekaze. 2 Minekazes. First dodging is on the way. Going to use... Holy shit, how bad! How bad main battery unit turn time is. Like, crazy. Dodging like a boss, you can see. This guy is dodging those torps left and right. But oh boy, now this is what you guys have been waiting for. Epic action starts now, and the final fight with Destroyer is amazing as well. So I can see enemy battleship. I can see Omaha. Omaha is closing in really quickly. I'm going to launch first set of torps towards that battleship. I'm going to launch that torp towards Omaha, just in case this guy is trying to take fast final turn. I know those 2 torps are going to hit. I'm going to send final set of torps towards the battleship as well. Enemy cruiser sunk. And here you can see Minekaze. So, close fight. You can see how badly main battery units are going to turn. Meanwhile, I'm destroying battleship, dodging torps, trying to hit him with HE ammunition. Holy hell, man. That action. You can just see your main battery unit is not going to be able to do it. So if anything is going to save me or is going to get me some extra damage, they're going to be torps. Torps on the way, my final 2 shots. I am going down, I know that by now, but boom. With that shot I was able to get Confederate, and it's just a flesh wound. Confederate, in my opinion, is the best medal you can get actually right now. Plus 50% experience is amazing, and it is actually pretty hard to get Confederate, so I'm happy. 5 kills, Confederate. It's just a flesh wound for killing an enemy when you are already dead. And for some reason I didn't get double strike. I don't know. I thought I killed that Omaha and that battleship pretty quickly. Maybe not. But this game is going to be GG. Sadly, I'm going to lose this battle because the Enryu and aircraft carrier are not going to be able to make it versus 4 ships. So yeah, GG. I guess. 2,808 experience for losing is still pretty good. So let's see how Nicholas is going to perform in live action on my favorite map, Fort Lines. Or Fort Line actually, and this is standard battle, so epic 20-minute action incoming, most likely. So let's see, on the enemy side I checked, they do not have Minekaze, so we are winning already, like Charlie Sheen. Because Minekaze in tier 5 game is devastating. But over here, luckily they have another Nicholas, so we are going to be able to do some damage at least. And they have Minekaze as well. Furutaka, Murmansk. Okay, they have some firepower. They do not have aircraft carrier, which is interesting. But once again, my commander is not at 100%. Although my ship is fully upgraded, I believe I have every upgraded module on it. So let's say my surface detectability range is going to be 6.7 kilometers. Stock 6.7 kilometers. And hopefully in this game actually I'm going to be able to show you how strong those 127mm main battery guns actually are. So hopefully I'm going to be able to demonstrate that to you. So let's fight versus same tier cruiser. Cruiser should wreck every single destroyer actually, but if we're going to be extremely patient over here, extremely smart, then I'm going to be able to deal a lot of damage with my 127mm main battery units. So let's see. Look at the TPM, man. Okay, time speed up for me as well, because this guy... Oh shit. Missed. Those shots are going to miss. Pretty badly. Okay, I'm going to crash. In purpose. Awesome. Now we have fighter support here. Okay, what are you going to do? Oh, this guy is turning. Ah! Tricky. Playing tricks with me. Main battery is down. Okay. Like that, one salvo and one salvo like that. Interesting. Should be interesting. Ooh, nice hit. With destroyer. Trying to get the engine. In and out. So right now I am pretty much fighting main battery fight with cruiser. Same tier cruiser in destroyer. Guys. This is why I am playing so carefully right now. Because usually this is auto win. Cruiser is going to be able to auto win fights like this. See, one nasty hit could be pretty much my end. All right. Okay. I can go back now once again. TPM fight with cruiser is not the best idea I have had today. Set on fire, finally. Something. And it seems like they're coming for me with another destroyer. So I better run away. Like that. And like that maybe. I'm going to ignore the leading cone, that suggested leading cone, completely. And maybe I'm going to hit something. Holy shit, that hurts. But where is that destroyer? Full stop for that destroyer. I should be able to get him with my autocannons. Come on. Awesome. I did set him on fire as well, even. Shots on the way, blind shots. Ah, come on, set on fire. Nope, but 1000 damage down anyways. No, pass, please pass, please pass. That was close. Guys, I have a little battleship problem over here. Just a little.
Smoke generator started.
And where are you going to be? Okay, on the same side. Oh, looking good. Guys, looking good. Yeah, this guy is not going to be able to dodge them. Boom and boom.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
So, that battleship. Talking about that battleship. Wrong side. God damn. I have to be inside the smoke for quite some time. 10 more seconds. Is this my end? Is this my end? Come on, go, 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 go! Holy shit! I was lucky to survive that, but another bloody battleship got me. But I took 3 ships with me. I destroyed tier 5 battleship. I destroyed Nicholas. Yes? Did I destroy Nicholas? Or Shimakaze, it doesn't matter. And I destroyed something else. Furuchaka maybe. Yeah. And obviously, what do you think, guys? It was a draw. But to get 2208 experience for a draw is not bad. But this was today's episode about tier 5 destroyers Nicholas and Minekaze. So final words, Nicholas is pretty much all about counter destroying enemy destroyers and all about main battery units, because in tier 5 you're going to get exactly the same guns and exactly as many guns as Sims in tier 7, for example. You can see 4 times 127 on Sims as well, as you're going to get over here. And one difference is actually Nicholas is going to get a little bit better rate of fire. Over here you get 13.3 rounds per minute. Over here 15.0 if I remember correctly, and yes I did. 180 degree turn time, 12 seconds. I can live with that, it is fair enough. So Nicholas is actually really good destroyers, countering enemy destroyers, like destroying Japanese destroyers on the enemy side. Now, one huge weakness about this ship is obviously surface to activate range, which is 6.7 kilometers. But with all the boosting and equipment stuff, you can get that down to around 6.1 kilometers. So it is, in the end, it is not bad. But who is going to use tier 5 skilled commander on tier 5 ship? Or level 5 skilled commander on tier 5 ship, because for that you need concealment expert. Minus 10% to detectability of destroyers. So yeah, this is the money skill over here. Now talking about torpedoes, 5.5 kilometers, 2 salvos on both sides. You're actually able to deal a lot of damage with those torpedoes as well, but the sad thing is you have to be extremely careful. You have to know the map, you have to know enemy ship, how fast enemy ship is, spotting ranges and all that. Because you have to be close up fighter if you would like to launch some torpedoes as well with Nicholas. But to get close with battleships in destroyer is not the best idea, because battleship, same tier battleships, secondary guns can rip you into pieces, as you already saw in the previous battle. But you need like 4 hits to take down same tier full HP battleship. 4 or 5 hits, and you're able to do that with one launching session. You have 3 times 2 torps that can deal averagely 11 or maximum damage. Okay, 11,600 damage. So yeah, torpedoes on Nicholas are actually pretty good as well. But Minekaze is all about torpedoes. You have actually 2 options. You can use between 10 kilometer torps with 57 knot speed, and you can use 7 kilometer torps with 68 knot speed. Damage is going to be exactly the same. You can, I don't know, you can do whatever you would like to do. You can use whatever you would like to use. Are you long range fighter? Are you close-up fighter? I am more like a close-up fighter, so I'm going to use 7 kilometer torps just because of that epic speed. 68 versus 57, 11 kilometer knot speed difference is a lot. Trust me, is a lot. You need a lot less lead, they have a lot less time to maneuver, and so on. At the moment, surface activated range is OP, 5.9 kilometers. With boosting equipment, you're able to get it even more down, around 5.5 kilometers. But I don't know how much they are going to add. With all the equipment, it is still going to be around 6 kilometers. So 6 kilometers, 7 kilometer range torps with epic speed. You hear me? Like epic times. But main battery units, as you saw from the replay as well, turning speed is just horrendous. If you don't know, can you guess how much time it takes to turn 180 degrees for our main battery unit? Over here we had 15 seconds. Yes. Oh, 12 seconds. Okay, so 12 seconds versus bloody 45 seconds. So yeah. If your guns are not pre-aimed, if you're trying to circle anything, just forget that you have main battery units. You have torps, this is what you can do, this is what is going to save you. Main battery unit is not going to save you in this kind of situation. So yeah, there you go. Minekaze is all about that. Torps is all about chasing down targets with the epic speed. 39.4 knots. With that boosting equipment, you're able to get it up to 44 knot speed. So yeah, versus 37.5 knots. So yeah, which one to prefer? Actually, I would say Nicholas is more fun to play with. Like mini game between other destroyers. Who is going to get who? Like, in my opinion, Nicholas is a little bit more fun to play because Minekaze, yeah, you are able to get epic games, game after game, it is going to be epic, but it is not that huge amount of fun because I know it is OP and I can use it to make it even more OP. You know, like, it is as OP as it is getting boring for me, personally. Destroyers are my favorite class. I know pretty much, I would say pretty much everything about destroyers. Yeah, I know how to speed up, I know how to slow down, I know how to launch torpedoes, so that's it. Yeah. But these are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I catch you next time. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Take care and bye.